Hello, you. Oh, you already know what we about to get into. We about to get into these messages and see what our Elohim would like us to know at this time. What would our Elohim like us to know at this time? We have the community card. And thief. So there's a group or a family or a group of people, a community of people that have to have some sort of ulterior motives and cheated someone. We have steal. Somebody done stole something. These group of people, they could be obsessed here. We have obsession at the top of the deck. Shallow people, obsessed. And these people are also stalking who they stole from. That's crazy. These people are obsessed with who they then took something from. And they just are stalking them and watching them. It's a group. It's a group of people. Cheating somebody. Then they got the nerve to be stalking them and watching them and obsessed with them. That's crazy. Just groupied out. That's crazy. But these people about to learn a lesson though about stealing and about trying to cheat people and about taking from people. They about to get some education. They about to learn them a lesson here with this teacher energy. They about to learn them a lesson. Yes, they is. We got the death card. And whatever and what they gonna learn, it's gonna change something within their life. Mm-hmm. For some of them, it might be a grave lesson. But it's just endings. It ain't gotta be somebody going in the ground. It could be depending on, but it's giving things that's gonna end in their life. Like they're gonna learn a lesson. Death is they're gonna learn a lesson. Things is gonna transform in their life and they're gonna experience endings and unexpected change and things like that is gonna happen in their life, and then they're gonna be sitting in regret. With the Four of Cups, they're gonna be dissatisfied and they're gonna regret ever cheating or stealing or doing anything to whoever you are. They're gonna regret not walking away and separating themselves from this Seven of Swords and this magician shit, this manipulation. They gonna regret not walking away, not separating themselves, lying, stealing, being strategic and spying and stalking and cheating and tricking and manipulating things against you or whatever the case may be. They're going to regret that. Because all it's going to bring, and then the new cycle that these people, because it's going to be an end of a cycle, right? They all grouped up, winning, stealing, cheating, conniving, and doing all of that, right? Then here come this death. That's the end of a cycle. And then with the Four of Cups, that's these people is their new cycle is going to be negativity, regret, depression, dissatisfaction. Like they're going to have to reevaluate and look at who they are as people for doing whatever this is. Like I'm telling you, they gonna wish they would have walked away from this Seven of Swords to the Magician. This is some underhanded stuff, and they gonna wish they never did it. Somebody can have Aquarius in their chart, Aries in their chart, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, or people could be them signs. Because like I said, it's a group of individuals, but they're gonna be disconnected from some things in their life. That's what's gonna happen. Justice. Somebody could be a Libra or have Libra somewhere in their chart. Because it's going to be justice. Justice will be had. It got to balance out. These people going to learn a life lesson. These people took advantage of an opportunity, got real creative on how they was going to end somebody and have them in lack and in their success, and have them in despair and things like that, or try to have them in poverty, or alone or outcasted or whatever. These people came up, they took advantage of an opportunity, made a little creative little plan and plot. That's the truth with the justice card. This is what they did to accomplish this. With the world card, their accomplishment was to have somebody in despair and in lack and neglected and in financial hardship so that they can move on by. With the Six of Swords, yep, they definitely caused some sort of confusion. They sure did. Somebody could be a Taurus, Leo. Somebody could have received gifts or money or some type of payment to do something repeatedly, over and over again. With this parrot energy, they repeated this. And somebody was happy to do this because of that material, the material gifts that they received. But now we got the temperance angel. Something is going to balance out. Something is definitely going to balance out. We got the Three of Swords. Yeah, they did this repeatedly to cause loss with the Three of Swords, to separate somebody else from something. You know what I'm saying? Wanted somebody else to be unhappy. And the reason why they did this against another is because they're unique. And somebody could have been showing off their uniqueness. And these people wanted to slow them down. They wanted them out of here with the Eight of Cups. So these people did this to hurt another individual. And now they're going to be the ones that, well, unfortunately, they're going to be hurt. They felt strong doing this. They felt like they were taming and controlling another, and they were determined with their strength card. I'm telling you, somebody called and made an offer to somebody. We have calls, offers to somebody could involve the masculine or a woman in masculine energy. Called them and made them an offer. Hell, they was excited. They was excited to get this victory, to try to triumph over another and hold somebody else back. With this Four of Pentacles energy, to try to hold another back. They didn't want somebody to recognize somebody. They didn't want, also they were trying to take control because they didn't want whoever you are to receive any communication, any offers, any news, any blessings, any luck. They didn't want you to have none of that. They didn't want to see you get any recognition or have any type of success or have any type of victory. They didn't want other leaders and bosses and other figures to pay attention to you. People in leadership or celebrities, things like that. So somebody tried to control something for you with this Four of Pentacles and hold you back. Tried to close things off for you. These some assholes. This could have been a form of revenge. Somebody took revenge out on somebody and tried to cause a burden on them so that they wouldn't receive any blessings. And this could have been supposed to have been a secret. With the High Priestess, this was supposed to be some secret shit that this group was into. What's new? We got Sag, we got Virgo. It's supposed to be some new shit that these people was into. I mean, they ain't want you to be in no new shit. They ain't want you to be in on this. They try to cause you a burden. Because your blessings overflow, but they tried to make it hard for you. That's what they did. They wanted to make it hard for you. Had you stuck. Hangman. We have Pisces energy. They wanted you stuck. This is what these people wish fulfillment was. Look, we got slow and steady to slow you down. They was very meticulous and careful how they plotted this out and how they tried to delay you. They took this action against you, Knight of Swords. And then people could have been thought that they was playing hero gathering up against you and shit like that too. Mm, mm, mm. Horrible. But these people are going to experience endings. They better pray that look, Seven of Wands, block you. These offers, people was calling and making offers and investments and shit just to block you, to attack you, to go against you here with the Seven of Wands. Confirmation. And they celebrated this shit. This made them happy to do this. I don't care. Like, you know what? Let me just shut up. Because the fact that y'all would even sit up there and celebrate this, the fact that it even made y'all feel strong, any of that, it just shows how weak y'all are, even as a community, even as a group. Y'all are weak. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. As a community and as a group, y'all are weak. Y'all are weak. And whatever justice end up happening, however this balance out, y'all need to take that and transform. Because ain't no way. Look, these people got into partnerships. Groupies. They got into partnerships. These people respect one another and shit. These people that's connected. They got into partnerships and to even stalk and watch and oh man. And to be obsessed. And they quick to be obsessed. Like they infatuated with you. Quick to move to see what you got going on, what you're doing, what you communicating, what you got going on. I mean, they quick with it. They don't waste no time. They don't waste no time. But anywho, whoever you are, you're gonna experience a new beginning anyway because you kept your faith. You kept your faith and you remained composed and you stood in your strength against people trying to bind you down, trap you, block you, imprison you, didn't want you to things to come full circle for you, etc., etc. You know, you're still going to receive opportunity and things like that. You know, it's unfortunate that you had to, you know, these dang on folk, but it is what it is. This is very childish. Like these people, some of these people even forced. Some of these people even like force partnerships to, or even maybe even some of these people force people that they were already connected to or partnered up with to do something too. Oh man, this is crazy. You got groupies. These people might not think they groupies because they think that they trying to harm you or do something against you, but y'all fanned out and groupied out and obsessed and crazy as I don't know what. We have 17. Somebody can see angel number 17. We have I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. So whoever you is too, whatever you got going on, and whatever you do that these people was just so whatever on, you do it independently. But and you don't do it alone because you in your faith, sacred, and you worship the Most High, Yahweh Elohim Yahshua. I mean, or well, I would say whoever you worship, but I don't, I don't see nobody. But yeah, it's only one in my eyes. So yeah, you can replace whatever you want to do. But over here, you already know how it's going. Yahweh Elohim Yahshua all day and all night, 25/8. But anywho, you kept your faith. You know what I'm saying? You kept your faith. The Most High is backing you, and I ain't even saying backing you in front of you because the faith card is in the front of this energy, whether you a masculine or feminine. We have angel number 5. I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. So yeah, even though things was changing, you was being blocked, things was being forced upon you and things like that by this group of people, you still learn how to adapt and to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And still do whatever you do. And still have joy in it. We have 333. I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. So for some of you, you can have some sort of, spiritual gifts too as well. We have 1111. I am awakening. Yahweh is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and help you wake up to who you truly are. So even though these people was doing whatever this is, I mean, you, like I said, you're resourceful. You could have used it. It could have been something used to awaken you because now you see how strong you really are because it takes a group and a community of people to try to hold you down. So you're seeing your strength. You awakening to your strength and awakening to who you are and what you got. We have I am focused, 1212. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Angel number 27, I am expressive. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate to all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. So, yeah. Angel number 3, I am charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You're able to get others on board with your ideas. 444, I am protected. Trust your journey. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Angel number 20, I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. So whoever you are, you could be masculine or feminine. You could also be any sign. But the signs that I named could be the signs of the group of people that was going against you. They can have them signs in their chart, or they can be those signs. Can I get one of these, please? And then we gonna wrap this thing on up. Ooh, I got 3. I'm gonna take them. We got 3. We have the chalice. The chalice holds all that we consider sacred, and it represents fine dining and high level business working. This card symbolizes a positive energy in social gatherings. A toast or celebration may soon be due. So you're going to be toasting up. Okay, on a reverse message, because these people is in some other type of energy, we have alcoholism and overindulgence are represented. So these people could have been over and indulging in things here. We have Nine of Vessels, the book. The astrology key for this one is philosophical wisdom and travel. Books hold knowledge and therefore power. The answer to your question requires research, creativity, has many meanings. Try to remember why you came here. Are you on the right path? So you could have been learning, studying, continue to learn, continue to study, continue to create. And even though you might get attacked or get blocked or things might come up against you, just remember why you do what you do and why you are here and why you are here. Expect an interesting or important message from a sacred book, a calendar, or a computer, Bibles. This card is also favorable with arts. There will be a positive development around writing projects, portfolios, or creative work of any kind. So some of you could be creative as well. And then we have the scales. The ancient Egyptians thought that heavenly judgment was based upon the state of your heart. In the afterlife, the heart was weighed on a scale, and if it was lighter than a feather, the soul was allowed to progress. So this card is representing enlightening your heart, because it'll always be a new day. But y'all know I don't go off of with these with the ancient Egyptian stock, whatever. That ain't it. That ain't it. But I do get where they coming from. You don't want to be carrying anything heavy around or anything like that. But that ain't the way. That ain't it. The only way you gonna progress and get through life and get to that eternal life is having that bond and that relationship with Yahweh Elohim Yahshua, and believing that he is, and believing that he made that sacrifice, and eating of him and learning about him. And the only way is through Yahweh Elohim Yahshua, not this. But you know I get what they're trying to, where they're coming from with it. Bottom of the deck, we have two of flight, the egg, astrology key, possessions. An egg symbolizes manifestations of birth. The image of the snake protecting the egg represents new plans, a project, or a plan is in its embryo stages. hmm And these people, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, analyze. Like I said, they're going to have to look within themselves, because there's going to be death surrounding their life, and they're going to have to begin again. Like things is gonna be ending within their life and things like that for whatever this is that these people decided to group up and do to you. It's definitely a group. 4 plus. So let's put a grateful heart message, because it's always something to be grateful for. That even though um these groups tried to do whatever this is against you, they didn't stop you from keeping your faith, from worshiping the Most High Yahweh, and from receiving blessings and gifts from the Most High, because that Ace of Cups, that's in the hand coming off the cloud, that's abundance and blessings overflowing to you from the divine, and also this Ace of Pentacles as well. So I mean, all basically they just showed you, in trying to hold you back and weigh you down, they just showed you how strong you is, for real, for real. That strength is within you. And the only way it seemed like the only way these people is gonna learn is with this death card here. That's the only way they're gonna learn. Death coming through their life, endings coming through their life, unexpected changes coming through their life. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way they're gonna learn. Otherwise, I'm telling you, otherwise these people wouldn't be in regret for what they was doing. They think it's just. How, I don't know. You a whole bunch of people gathering up against another person. I don't know how y'all think that's justice or just. But okay. It's time to learn something new. So we have here, Yahweh bless you and keep you. Yahweh make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. From the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing after another. Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to Yahweh. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful to him and praise his name. Feeling gratitude and not expressing is like wrapping a present and not giving it. We are the people who Yahweh watches over, the flock under his care. Show me your ways, O Yahweh. Teach me your paths. Yahweh is gracious and full of compassion. Yahweh blesses his people with peace. With your very own hands you formed me. Now breathe your wisdom over me. Honor and majesty surround Yahweh. Strength and beauty fill his sanctuary. Nothing in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh. So I hope you all got this message from. I hope you all got a message from this read that'll help you along your journey. Know that Yahweh loves you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace.